Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are talking about insurance. I'm gonna give you the real quick insight on insurance for your jewelry and how it works. Remember, you cannot insure glasses. Like, if you have health insurance, my insurance covers about $125, $150 if you have a prescription pair. But if you go into the store to purchase you some Cartiers and stuff like that, and you spend $1,500, $1,600 or up to $4,000 on some buffalo horns like myself, then just know, you ain't getting no insurance on that. If y'all know anything different, then please, tell me, let me know, because I need to insure my glasses also. Okay, now when it comes to insuring your jewelry, guys, it's like this. When it comes to insuring your jewelry, guys, the way that this works is, a lot of people told me like, oh, I got a man, he could give you an appraisal and you pay $60,000 for your jewelry. He can make it up your jewelry on the appraisals where as though it's $100,000, where it's like you paid $100,000 for. And this was all good. This sounded real good to me, but I figured since I was getting my jewelry from my jeweler and my jeweler was official, I wanted my appraisal to have my jeweler's name on it also, so that if somebody, tried to say something about my jewelry, I could break out that paperwork, along with receipts. Now another thing is, about the raising it from the 60,000 to the 100,000. When I actually went to my jeweler, that wasn't happening. I guess that was like, those are side guys who jump the appraisal up that high right there, but my actual jeweler was not doing that. They'll appraise it for maybe a couple of thousand over, but I don't even, from my experience, they won't even take it $5,000 over. Like that will be the max, that they take it over, because it's their name behind that appraisal. So meaning that if they dressing up the appraisals, they can actually get in trouble for that right there. So from my experience, if you go into your straightforward jeweler, he's not dressing that appraisal up like that. He's not. Now, thing number two, when I'm insured with State Farm, when I actually went to get the insurance on my jewelry, State Farm, they weren't even tripping on my appraisal. Like they wanted it. They wanted a copy of it, but that wasn't what they wanted to lock me in. They wanted to see my receipts. Like they wanted me to prove to them that I can actually afford this jewelry. So the appraisal, I guess they looked at it like anybody can have an appraisal done up. We want to see actual receipts showing that you purchased this right here. Which bothered me, because I had my receipts, but it was like my damn appraisals are, let's say I paid more. Like I want to pay more for my damn jewelry. Like if something happened, I would like the higher end, versus the receipt might say I paid $25,000 and the appraisal might say almost $30,000. So but they wanted the receipt, so I had to actually show them my receipts and show them the appraisal. Now what I will say is they did take that appraisal number into consideration. When it was time to add up all my jewelry and how much I was paying for insurance and how much I was actually covered for, they did use the appraisal number. They did go with that. Something else I also heard, I'm only with State Farm, so I really can't tell you the insides and the outs of other companies, but if you hear anything different on this, please drop a comment and let me know. But something else I had heard was, if something happens to your jewelry, the insurance company only covers up to like 70% of your jewelry. You don't get the whole 100% payout. They'll give you 70%, or they'll try to find it whereas though what it costs in the store right now or something like that, and try to see if they can buy it at this price, and if they can get it at that price, that's what they'll try to give it to you. That's what I heard. I'm with State Farm. I learned from State Farm that they cover 100% of your jewelry. So I think for me, for like, it's every $1,000 for every $1,000 in jewelry is like $1. It adds up to $1, guys. Like, seriously, like it's very cheap to insure your jewelry. So if you got something that you feel like is very expensive, that protection and that insurance will really help you out. It's very inexpensive and it will help you out. So I advise you guys to get that insurance right there. Let me see. It was one more thing, guys, about the insurance process. Okay. So I don't know how this is with other jewelers. I mean, with other insurance companies now, but I know I just recently had a conversation with State Farm, and the thing was, I knew my jewelry had increased in value from what I purchased it at. Now with State Farm, they raised the price with cost of living. So if cost of living is going up, the value of your jewelry is going up. So my actual value of my jewelry had actually increased. So I wasn't still at the same amount with State Farm. So I think currently right now, it's about $63,000 that State Farm told me that I'm currently at with insurance on my jewelry. So that's a good thing. Like, if when you get your insurance, just try to go with a jeweler who actually increases over the cost of living over the course of time, guys. So that way, while you living and while you doing you know what I'm saying, your jewelry is also increasing if something happens. Because when you go back, if something does happen, when you go back to buy some jewelry, the cost will be higher. So you want your insurance to increase with the cost of living also. So right there, guys, those are my experiences with jewelry. Remember, I had to send in everything. I had to send in receipts. They even wanted pictures. If you see like the videos up on my page of like my diamond chain, and I just put one of my platinum bar up there, those videos were actually taken for the insurance company because they wanted proof that I actually had these things. And like I said, they wanted receipts and stuff, and the appraisal and all that, but they also wanted pictures and videos. Like, hey, you need to send this in right now to make sure that I had those things right there. So be prepared for all that. Hey, some insurance companies might not do this, but maybe State Farm is this way is just because they're paying you 100%. Maybe they're kind of very, very thorough with it, but this is just my experience with it, guys. Make sure to like the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, definitely subscribe. We trying to get our number up there. We trying to get our subscribers up. Make sure you like it. Follow me on Instagram at UPT_BeEasy. I'll check you guys later.